Hello everybody and welcome to my new Let's Play of Pokémon White for the Nintendo DS. 5 years ago, over 5 years ago at this point now, I started doing Let's Plays. And the first Let's Play that I ever did was Pokémon Black. And back then, I had no idea what I was doing, and hell, I still don't know what I'm doing when it comes to Let's Plays. But over 5 years, I think I've personally grown to the effect that I need to treat one of my favorite Pokemon games, and my favorite Pokemon generations of all time, with the respect that it deserves. So, here we are. The day has finally come, and I'm super excited to hop back in to the Unova region. Without any further ado, let's get started! Hi there! Welcome to the world of Pokémon! My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Pokémon Professor. That's right, this world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokémon. Pokémon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokémon. Living and working together, we complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokémon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokémon. And that is why I research Pokémon. Well, that's enough from me. Could you tell me about yourself? Are you a boy or a girl? The age-old question that every Pokémon professor asks. Are you a boy or a girl? Well, I identify as a male, so that's what I'm gonna go with. You're a boy, right? Yes. And of course, we have to enter our names. So, Professor Juniper, after I enter my name, which is James, J-A-M-E-S, are you gonna lie to me and say my name is fantastic like all the other Pokémon professors? Your name is James? Yes. So your name's James. What a wonderful name. Every freaking time they lie to you. Well then, I'm going to introduce you to two of your best friends. This young man is Charon. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. And this young woman is Bianca. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. I think you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokémon. James, the moment you chose the Pokémon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you will meet many Pokémon and people with different personalities and points of view. I really hope you find what is important to you in all of your travels. That's right, befriend new people and Pokémon and grow as a person. That is the most important goal for your journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokémon. Okay, so before we actually read the dialogue, I can't tell you how many times I appreciate that little cinematic, intro. And there's an even better one in the sequel games to this that I'll probably eventually Let's Play again, but we'll get to that another time. But the cinematic opening is so cool. I really, really love it. Anyway, let's get on with the actual episode. James, I heard from Professor Juniper. We can have a Pokémon? What's keeping Bianca? Am I a little late again? So sorry! Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time. But seriously? Today's the day we get a Pokémon from Professor Juniper! I know. Sorry, James. Sorry, Jaren. So, where are the Pokémon? They were delivered to James's house, so James gets the first pick. Naturally. The Pokémon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, James, you go first and take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokémon right now. Well, before anything else, we're gonna change the options up just because I like having the speed on fast, so we'll confirm that. And then we can go to the box on the table, and we get to choose our very first Pokémon. I've brought 3 Pokémon, one for you and each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokémon. Signed, Professor Juniper. Here we go, this is it. This is the moment that begins our adventure. There is a choice of 3 different starter Pokémon, just like in every single generation, except for the side games. Anyway, so first up is the Grass-type Pokémon, Snivy. Snivy is a very, very good choice. You might have a little bit of struggles with Snivy, but Snivy and its evolutions are very fast, and they have a good amount of defense, as well as a pretty balanced attack stats. They have pretty good attack stats as well, but they're mostly defensive, and they're very, very fast. So you might have some trouble with Snivy, but it's... actually, I would probably consider it the worst choice, especially in the sequel game, but for this game, I don't think it's particularly too bad. I used it in my original Let's Play of Pokemon Black, so I did pretty well with it. Anyways, next up, I have to actually click on the Pokeball at the bottom screen, is the Fire-type Pokemon, Tepig. Now, Tepig and its evolutions hit pretty hard. They have good attack stats, both physical and special. The only thing is that it's basically a reverse Snivy, and that it hits hard with its attack, but its defenses and its speed are low in return. Tepig... I would say Tepig is the medium choice, so overall it's like balanced compared to both starters, so I'd say Tepig is the average, like the average road starter. Not saying it's bad, but it's average. And finally is the water-type Pokemon, Oshawott. Oshawott, in my personal opinion, is the safest choice that you can make of the Unova starter Pokemon. It's fairly balanced overall, and yeah, I consider it probably the safest choice that you can make, especially because it handles some of the gyms pretty well. So, what will my starter Pokemon be? I've gone over all 3, gave you just a little bit of insight as to why you might be inclined to choose each of these Pokemon. But for this adventure, if you've watched my previous Let's Plays of Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2, you probably know where this is going. The Pokemon that we are going to begin our adventure with is Tepig. Tepig, I choose you! There we go. It is official. We are Tepig's trainer. Okay, I'll take this Pokemon. Charon, that one's yours. Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokémon? Oh, never mind. I wanted Oshawott from the start anyway. Everyone has chosen a Pokémon, so that's that. Hey, I know. Let's have a Pokémon battle. Honestly, Bianca, even though they're still weak Pokémon, you shouldn't have Pokémon battles inside a house. Don't be a worrywart. These little ones are weak, like you said. We have to let them battle so they'll get stronger. It's settled, James. Get ready for a Pokémon battle. And yes, we are starting our adventure immediately with battles against our two friends, more so rivals. So first up is going to be a battle against Bianca. She will always have the starter Pokemon that is weakest to yours. So since I chose Tepig, she will have Snivy, and Snivy knows the moves Tackle and Leer. Tepig, for ourselves, comes with Tackle and Tail Whip. So I'm gonna use Tail Whip once. Bianca's going for straight out offense. Alright, there we go. So, let's go for Tackle now that we've done one Tail Whip. Yeah, Bianca, the AI for Bianca is just gonna hit completely. It's not, her AI is not gonna go for, Leer. Fortunately for us, because I think if she did, oh, never mind. As soon as I open my mouth, she goes for Leer. Okay, well, that's fine. All we have to do is keep hitting, and from this point forward, we should be alright. Also, look at the battle animation sprites for the Pokemon. Just look at Snivy, how smug Snivy is. That's why Snivy's name, it's like codename before its official English name came out, used to be Smugleaf. Like, look at how smug Snivy, it crosses its arms and just stares at you in disappointment. It's so cool. But anyway, there we go. Down goes Snivy, and that does it for our first battle against Bianca. And of course, the experience field cuts just a little bit short of level 6. Wow! James, you're gonna be an awesome trainer someday. I can tell. No doubt. Bianca? Would you take a look around? Oh, whoa! What happened? Wow, Pokemon are amazing! So little, but so strong. I'm so glad that I get to have a Pokemon. Oh, sorry about your room, James. You are completely hopeless. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. And Charon's gonna heal up Bianca's Pokemon, as well as our own. Thanks, Charon. Hey, Charon, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did. I believe you're right. It'll be no problem for me to keep the room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair if you two are the only ones who get to have fun battling. It's decided. You'll be my opponent in our very first Pokemon battle. Let's see what you can do, Oshawott. And of course, it's only fair that Charon will get to battle after Bianca. So, Charon will always have the starter Pokemon that is super effective against your own, and since I chose Tepig, he's gonna have Oshawott, and Oshawott comes with the moves Tackle and Tail Whip, just like Tepig at the start. Luckily, well, I should say unfortunately, this generation wasn't the one that they started doing, giving the starter Pokemon their first same type attack bonus moves right at the start when you get them at level 5. That's a bit unfortunate. That probably could have made the starters a little bit better, but, you know, I digress. I do have a little bit of a rant about the starter Pokemon, though. I kind of didn't go over them when I was doing their little bios at the beginning while we were at the selection screen, but Tepig, spoiler alert, evolves into a part fighting type. It is the third of the line of firefighting starter Pokemon, eventually, when it fully evolves. And, yeah, so, that's the one problem I have. with with the starters of Unova, Tepig is the only dual-typed one. In my opinion, Tepig should have evolved into a ground type instead of a fighting type, and Oshawott evolutions, when you see them, you'll understand that I thought they should have been fighting types for them, and I think Snivy should have evolved into a grass type. Again, you'll see when you see the final evolution. So anyway, how about we actually keep battling here? Let's go for Tail Whip, just so we can get some extra damage off with our tackles. And Oshawott's going for Tail Whip as well. Look at Oshawott grab its Scowl Chop, though. It's so cute. Alright. Actually, no, no, that's a black 2 and white 2 that it actually grabs its Scowl Chop. Anyway, well, it touches its Scowl Chop. We got a critical hit! That's awesome. I will take that. And that allows Tepig to grow its first level. Tepig is now level 6. Look at how bulky in HP Tepig is. Pretty much our only non-good stat right now is special attack. I think that means we got an adamant or jolly nature. Oh man, that is so good for Tepig and its evolutions! I made a strange blunder in my first battle. But this feeling that I have, I'm finally a trainer. But first, we'd better go apologize to your mother about this messed up room. Oh, I'd better come too. And there we go. We are officially a Pokemon trainer. So, room, I'll have to clean you up a little bit later, but for now, let's go speak to Mom. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am. Well, we can clean up. Cleaning up? No worries. I'll take care of it later. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. Come on, let's go thank Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting in front of the Pokemon Research Lab. Oh, wait, I gotta go home first. Thanks for having us over. My, James. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle, you need to rest your Pokemon. Aw, thanks, Mom, for healing up our little Tepig. Your Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't forget your Cross Transceiver. Ah, yes, the Cross Transceiver. A very useful item throughout the main story. Unfortunately, there are a bit of setbacks and some hindrances in real life. You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey. Alright, Mom, geesh, get off my back. Let's go. And as the sun shines and the bird Pokemon flutter away, that is going to do it for this episode of Pokemon White. Next time, we will explore the starting town, thank Professor Juniper for our Tepig, and see if we can make our way to the next city. So with that, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time!